Hi, everyone. Okay, so here's the announcement. But before I do, I want to bring in somebody very, very special to the conversation. Let's see. I think he's going to request to go live. View request. No, not you, buddy. Let's see. More requests, please. Well, anyway, I'm here in New York, as I've mentioned, and I just was on the Today Show. So, did anybody see that? Is it anybody already cued into what? Oh, here we go. Oh, is it? Here we go. I accepted you. Here we go. Joined.
Adrian.
Ryan, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. This is Ryan Hartman, everybody. CEO, founder of Worldview. And I figured we'd
perspectives for a radically improved future. We do that through using very cool technology, stratospheric balloons, coupled to either a space capsule or what we call a stratocraft. And the space capsule is obviously to take people to the edge of space so that they can experience looking down on the Earth, seeing the curvature of the Earth, seeing the darkness of space. But I say most importantly, being able to view the Earth Craft. We use that to collect imagery or data about our Earth and share that with people to give them insights into what's good about the Earth, where there's healthy parts, where there's work to do, those kinds of things. That's who we are.
It's so incredible. When I asked you, what do? You gave me your why, which is so important. I actually just did a podcast with Simon Sinek.
Yeah.
And he communicates the importance of knowing your why. What's your purpose? Why are you doing what you do? And in today's culture, there's so much there's so much consumerism and just for the sake of it. And there's not enough purpose in what people are doing. And when that happens, you have a lot of negative detriments to society and the Earth. And so I'm really excited to be working with you because it's so clear our mission, what we're doing, and why. And so just to bring it down,
it's so important to find these kinds of intersections, and into the work that we're doing. It's the network effect, right? It gives us an opportunity to expand on the great work you're doing, but also it helps us, make sure that we're doing the right things. And which brings us, I guess, to your new role and an amazing title.
I'm really teasing it out, so I don't want to say quite yet because first we're very clear about Worldview essentially is bringing unprecedented access to stratospheric space to people like never before seen in human history. So it's not just for the elites, like this is going to be for everybody. You'll get to go to space.
So for the rest of us.
That's right. For the every human, for every human. And in so doing, by giving people that opportunity to have that vantage and peer back, reflect down on our planet, our shared Earth, you have a fundamental perspective shift in consciousness, which when you reach that critical mass, we can actually together start to contribute to a radically improved future. Which brings me to my most proud announcement of, I think, my life, that I get to be the Chief Earth Advocate of Worldview, which means my job starts when people come back down to Earth. I'm the Welcome Home Committee. So when people return from that peak experience, how do they integrate that into their everyday? How do they continue to rediscover Earth in a new way? So I get to create partnerships and programs so that when people come back with that profound perspective shift and they want to continue to participate, I get to bring them into the community, the larger community of people with worldview perspective. And so there it is, folks.
Yeah.
I now for the first time come to you as Chief Earth Advocate of Worldview.
Welcome aboard.
So
Yes.
anything
Well, so let's talk a little bit about what it means to inspire perspectives, because the offering is taking people to the edge of space, right? That's amazing, but one of the unique things that we're doing is we're originating these flights out of what we call 7 Wonders of the World Stratospheric Edition. And the importance of those is, it can't be overstated. And so when we think about space tourism, when we think about the role that we play in inspiring perspectives, it starts with introducing people to unique places around the world, immersing themselves in the beauty of an area, in the history of an area, the fragility of an area. And so we're starting with Spaceport Grand Canyon, then we're going to Australia with Spaceport Great Barrier Reef. From there, we'll go to Spaceport Great Wall of China, operating out of Mongolia, Spaceport Aurora Borealis, operating out of northern Norway, Spaceport Giza Pyramids, Spaceport Serengeti, and Spaceport Amazon Jungle. Each one of these, obviously being just incredibly beautiful places, but also places where you can learn about the fragility of our planet. You can learn about, what is the effects of climate change on the area, but also just on humans living in those areas, right? And so those spaceports give people an opportunity to experience something incredible, then go above them and see them from high above. And I believe it amplifies that peak experience that you just spoke. And by making it more accessible, though, right? Now we can bring more people to these amazing places around the world, and then by helping them understand, okay, what can I do now that I've experienced this? I've had this peak experience. I've had this shift in perspective. That's where the Chief Earth Advocate comes.
So, and what I see an important part of my role really is as a liaison between worldview and the population at large, people, you, the audience here today. So first of all, I'd like to ask anybody who's on right now, who wants to go, because now's the time to reserve your spot. You can actually go onto the Worldview website. It's worldview.earth. .space. See, I'm the Earth Advocate. I have a one-track mind. Worldview.space, and you can sign up, get on the list. Who knows? Maybe we'll go up together. If you're in line with me. But who here wants to go? And also, will you help me? This is a call to action. I'm asking for your support in helping me define this role. This is the first ever Chief Earth Advocate, as far as I know. Yeah. So what can I do to maximize this opportunity? Because I really want to open source and crowdsource what's possible. So to you out there, can you guys, who wants to say, who would go? Let's get some responses here.
There's a
Oh,
ton.
you'd like to, Nisha would go? Yes. Anybody else? Yeah, raising their hands.
So
Okay.
I think we need to help people understand is the cost and how we're making this accessible. So the price to go up is $50,000 with a $500 deposit. And like, it's not lost on me that $50,000 is still a lot of money. And we're actively working on ways to make that even more accessible. There's a couple different things I'll point people towards. First is, we're working on making very, I'll say, attainable financing for our customers directly through Worldview. But there are other programs like Spaceflight for Humanity. You can go to Spaceflight for Humanity. We partnered with Spaceflight for Humanity for a number of different flights where people can, share how their experience in going to space will put them on a path to have a positive impact on the world.
Right. So you can earn a ticket.
Yeah, you can earn a ticket through Spaceflight for Humanity. Others, that just want to come to us directly, of course, go to worldview.space, learn
you grow, but also giving people who, don't necessarily have the financial access to get up to space, because it's so important that everybody, a diverse number of people from all walks of life, get to share this experience.
That's right.
So that's part of my job, is how can we get people who wouldn't otherwise have an opportunity a chance to go?
Yep, exactly. And, complex problems. But one of the things that I have always experienced, and touching on the importance of diversity, is when you put a diverse set of people onto solving a complex problem, then you can expect amazing results, right? And this is just one of the tools that will enable us as a society, if you will, to bring a diverse group together to solve a complex problem and have a lot of fun doing it. I mean, going to the edge of space, watching the sunrise against the backdrop of the darkness of space, like what? That sounds fun.
It sounds fun and profound, transformative. I cannot wait. I know I must, but I'm really excited. So guys, it's going to be about 2 years. So by the next Olympics,
yes, we're
going. So Ryan, I'm so honored and privileged to be working for you. Aye, Captain. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, everybody. More to come. More to come. And don't forget, I need you guys. I need all of you. Help me make this the most impactful role of my career. Please. Thanks. Bye.